I don't know, Matt and I have a hard time letting something go.
In a recent interview, the Duffer Brothers emphasized that Stranger Things Season 5 is the definitive end for the current cast, noting the importance of not overstaying their welcome. They admitted to resisting the urge to keep the show going simply because it's popular, stating they wanted to keep to their original vision and stick the landing, while the cast and creative team still had the passion to deliver. However, while the Hawkins story is ending, the Stranger Things universe, or STU, is already actively expanding, proving that the IP can survive without Millie Bobby Brown or Finn Wolfhard, in theory anyway. This expansion is currently happening in two directions, backwards and sideways. The timeline has already been stretched by Stranger Things: The First Shadow, the canon stage play set primarily in 1959. By exploring the origins of Henry Creel long before he became Vecna, the play shows that the supernatural wrought in Hawkins is generational, not just a product of the 1980s. Simultaneously, the franchise is moving laterally with the newly announced animated series Stranger Things: Tales from '85. Per the Duffers, this project promises to recapture the Saturday morning cartoon vibe of the era, and will feature new voice actors for all of our favorite characters. Their new adventures will take place between seasons 2 and 3, showing us what the friends were up to during the winter of 1985. Beyond that, there's also a separate live-action spin-off set in the world of Stranger Things that the Duffers are pursuing, though we don't know much more about it other than that it will feel like an anthology and, per Finn Wolfhard, that it's akin to something like Twin Peaks. The Duffers will also be relinquishing showrunner duties, though they'll remain creatively involved. To make this transition successful, Season 5 has a difficult balancing act. It must provide total closure for the core emotional arcs, while leaving just enough lore unresolved to fuel future projects. In regards to closure, the finale must definitively resolve the fate of the Byers-Hopper family unit. Joyce and Hopper deserve some peace and quiet, far removed from government labs and dreary parallel dimensions. The love triangle between Steve, Nancy, and Jonathan needs a final decision as well, or at least a mutual realization that they've outgrown high school romances. Most importantly, Max's storyline and Will's connection to the Mind Flayer require finality. These characters can't be saved for later. Their arcs demand an ending. There's also seeds to plant, as the mechanisms of the world can easily remain despite the characters getting their big send-off. The existence of other test subjects like 8 remains a loose thread that could spark a spin-off series should the powers that be decide it to be financially necessary. Meanwhile, the lore established in The First Shadow regarding the military's interest in the supernatural during the 1950s could seed a period piece prequel series. If the Upside Down is a dimension that touches every point on Earth, not just Indiana, the destruction of Hawkins could trigger rifts worldwide, setting the stage for an international follow-up. And until we lay eyes on the actual final season, that's all the information we've got. Let us know in the comments which spin-off you'd like to see within the stew, and thank you for watching ScreenRant.